What is going on, guys? Pokemon here. We are back with another banger Pokemon TCG Pocket video. Now, I was not expecting news today, but as you see behind me, we have some banger information about next month's set. And you know when there's new Pokemon TCG Pocket information, Pokemoki's on the scene. I'm always saying, I got one hand in my Pokemon TCG Pocket, and the other is going 1, 2, 3, 4. I declare a thumb war against the IRS. But yes, we have October set information. It seems they're taking a slightly different approach than they have in the last couple months, probably because it is the 1-year anniversary of this game releasing. With that, let me get my ass in the corner and let's get right into the video. According to this, is coming out around September 30th. But importantly, which this hasn't been the case before, it is only available till October 30th, as written here, which is very interesting because that means this is the first limited time set. Now, as you know, all previous sets that have come out in the past are still available to get in-game. But because this one seems to be some sort of celebration, it looks like this will only be available for a temporary period of time. So someone who did a direct translate to something roughly of a high-class pack, could be anything, you know, in English that's probably premium, special, gold, whatever they want to call it. But we actually have some information here about the pack, which is pretty cool. So yeah, each pack looks like it's going to contain about 4 cards, and it is guaranteeing, based on what we see here, that you will get an EX or above rarity in every single pack, which is pretty awesome, right? If you're going to do a celebration pack, this is the way to do it, right? I mean, it's going to be really fun to open. I'm really hoping that this doesn't mean it will change the amount of hourglasses or energy it takes to open each pack. I can't imagine they would do that because that would be a really weird introduction to the system. Being able to celebrate Pokemon TCG Pocket's anniversary with some banger-ass prize pack is really great. I'm really looking forward to it. We got some more information, so let's go look at some of the cards we are getting. So, we got 2 little screenshots from the trailer. And as you can see, it is probably the best thing we can ask for. It is high rarity alternate artworks of some of the craziest cards that have come out in the last year. So at the moment, the high rarity cards that we are getting are only confirmed to be from Genetic Apex. Pokemon obviously has not said anything about this, and it's not guaranteed, but just by the show of the trailer, they're only showing Genetic Apex cards. So take that as you will. That Greninja art is insane. I mean, they're really trying to make me forget how toxic and bullshit of a card this is. And they haven't gotten that far, but they're trying. They're trying. Of course, that Pikachu is sick. We get to see another image of the Pikachu right here. That's pretty cool. The Gardevoir looks crazy. We get the Moltres, obviously Executor. So I think these 2 images are just to show that you can get the normal EXs in the pack, which is cool. I wonder if they will count towards the set collection for Genetic Apex. That will be an interesting thing, actually. Because will you be able to finish your set? Like, if I pull this Moltres, will it count towards the one in Moltres? Let's say I didn't pull Moltres in Genetic Apex yet. That's kind of irrelevant anyways. But, I mean, it matters if you're trying to fill out the set collection. And of course, guys, this is the trailer that all this information is from. I'll go ahead and run this in the background really quick while I'm going over some other information. NANI? That statement I made earlier is not accurate. As you see right here, we have cards from other sets besides Genetic Apex. We have, it looks like it's just across the entire board. So that means we have opportunities to get alternate artworks, like anything that came out this year, which is just an amazing feeling. There's so many great opportunities. There's so many cards that would be really cool to get a high rarity of. This set automatically becomes a lot better in my opinion. So we are going to have to wait another month for Mega Pokemon. But if the Mega Pokemon were going to be postponed for any reason, I think this is a pretty great reason. Like I said, it is the 1-year anniversary of Pokemon TCG Pocket in October. So having a set to celebrate the last year's worth of cards is a great idea in my opinion, and they're really treating us well with the guaranteed rarities in the packs. And also, if you know the fact that the best deck is a form of chip damage, and chip damage has been prevalent throughout every single meta, the other decks are actually really cool. I wouldn't mind sitting in this format for another month, because obviously this won't change anything because it's reprints of cards, but it will be really cool to open. What card do you guys want an alternate artwork for? Like, is there anything that didn't get a full art, or any card that you think that could have gotten a cooler artwork that you would love to see in the set? Please, like, actually let me know that in the comments, because I'm actually very interested. I don't have any ideas off the top of my head. I wonder what kind of immersive Pokemon we will get out of this, if we will get an immersive in the set. That's actually very exciting. Let me know in the comments what immersive do you guys think we'll get, or what immersive do you want, because that's actually something I didn't think about, and that's going to be pretty amazing to see. With that, I'll wrap this up. This has been Pokemoki, and I believe I'll leave you with a quote from Eminem when he said, "Crack a bottle, Let your body wobble. Don't act like a snobby model, you just hit the lotto.
They're just so true. Oh, baby, give me one more chance. I love you, but you let me back your heart.